Hey guys, my name's Melissa and welcome to my episode. I will be discussing healthcare provided for female athletes and the gap in injuries. The female and male bodies are built on different characteristics of hormones. For example, females have a high level of estrogen, which causes them to have more body fat. Although this body fat leads to less muscle, females' joints are very flexible and causes them to have a wide range of motion. On the other hand, the male body develops testosterone, which enables them to build skeletal muscle and produce more red blood cells. The increase of red blood cells give them a greater aerobic advantage. With that being said, I came across an article by Dr. Schmerling called The Gender Gap in Sports Injuries. Dr. Schmerling explains why females are more prone to sports-related injuries than males and how this is one reason for the gender gap in sports. He came up with multiple theories on why females are more prone to injuries, but the one that stands out is the difference between the male and female physical development. Schmerling states that females have wide pelvises, which alters the alignment for their joints like knees and ankles. Although these developments can't be helped, there are precautions that can be taken to prevent injuries. Women have the opportunity to train themselves on how to land from jumps in a safer position and weight lift to target certain muscles. With these opportunities, women are able to build physically and protect themselves. This can lead to more playtime, which leads to more income. According to Schmerling, there are multiple reasons as to why females have a higher rate of injuries than men, but agree that the most common explanation is the physical development between the two. Lack of understanding these differences is the issue. With further research, we can gather additional information to promote a broader view of the physical differences and figure out a better way to prevent injuries. This next source is a personal story by Katherine Switzer, a cross-country runner. She was challenged by a young man on her team to run in the 40K marathon. This gentleman explains how he believes that women don't have the muscles or heart strength and don't have the endurance strength. This gentleman states that no female can run a 40K marathon. Katherine took that as a challenge and began to train with him. Based on the time he spent with Miss Katherine, he then believed that women have hidden potential, endurance, and stamina. Crossing the finish line, Katherine dedicated her career to empowering women athletes and advancing women's sports. Katherine tells her story of the doubts people had about her ability to run in the 40K marathon. According to her, the experience she had wasn't so pleasant. Overall, Katherine became the motivation and inspiration to value female athletes. The stockholders on this topic are the female athletes that get injured often in sports. Female athletes are the target audience because there are possible injuries in every sport, and while a handful of these sports are divided between girls and boys, females are the ones being affected. I personally used to play a sport, and yes, I was injured multiple times, so I'm also a stockholder as well. If it wasn't for Miss Katherine, women wouldn't know their full potential, and with that being said, I want to thank her. This is Melissa, and thank you for listening.